A day in the life of an Atlantean citizen. Food. Because the city of New Jerusalem is in paradise, we may base our ideas upon it, yet may never fully achieve its ideals down here on the terrestrial plains below. Thus we know only of the foods of Eden that they resemble enormous gems, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, jewels, etc., that their flavor is that of intoxicating perfumes, and that their substance is meant to feed our knowledge, our mental awareness, our brains themselves. Some have called the food eaten in and outside of Eden in Enoch the so-called New Jerusalem of resurrected pre-diluvial Atlantis. Amrita, Zro, the Shemana, Mufkuts, Soma, Lotus, Muscari, ayahuasca, or marijuana oil. All the natural substances and all their chemical compounds are food for the minds of those willing to utilize them. There is no single right method of eating or maintaining health that is universally applicable to all and everyone. Some have hypothesized of the aesthetic ideals of Atlantis that they were not art for art's sake, but were harnessed into the employment of the state. This much is as true for their food as well, that it was not meant to feed the body, but to feed the mind. Like art that is eye-catching, the mind's eye is like a mouth that eats, that ingests and consumes stimuli both real and imaginary. We are each attracted to eat, dress, speak, think, and act as unique individuals. No two of us with exactly identical tastes and style. We say thus of the food in Atlantis or paradise that it is widely enough variant to provide unending recombinations. A day in the life of an Atlantean citizen. Transportation. The soul or aura is its own Vimana or Vril energy Merkaba. Once one has awakened to their true potential for telepathy and become a member of the Order of Death, with rights as a citizen of Atlantis, one becomes aware of many facts previously invisible to them, and learns many hidden truths. When one is daydreaming, and one's mind wanders toward the stars, or when one is half asleep and staring into space, one is liberating one's mind to travel to any location in the universe, at any place in space or time. This is accomplished easily enough. However, following this initial intuition, with deduction, we can narrow down the unlikely to arrive at only the most probable conditions for reality in our target location. By studying this method, we can strengthen our bonds to realities unknown to many, but accessible to all. The mind can disappear from one place and reappear in another instantaneously. The mind itself is the vessel inside which the mind's eye travels. When we change the focus of our mind's eye, we change the content and context of what is on our own minds. We change the surrounding reality around ourselves using perception. Likewise is the reality surrounding ourselves ever changing when we are being moved along inside a vehicle. The mind can be like a loose-knit netting through which ZPE passes like clouds, but it can also be like a firm sail, caught and pushed ahead by the same motion of wind in the air. The tension of one's concentration is determined by one's focus.